strangle y'all. Like, why are you making that? You know that looks stupid. You know that look dumb. But you want to send it to a brand talking about you don't know why you ain't got no brand deals. Your content suck. Over the past 8 years, I've managed quite a few influencers. And some of them have gone from everyday people to wildly successful content creators with large audiences making a whole lot of money from brand deals. And the others, well, they kind of still broke. What was it that the successful influencers discovered that made them so attractive that top brands from around the world wanted to constantly work with them? I wanted to find out, so I analyzed hundreds of brand deals, interviewed creators, and questioned tons of marketing teams, and I came up with 4 strategies that these successful influencers were implementing that not only transformed their careers, but made them the go-to content creators for brand partnerships. In fact, using these strategies can help make you the new go-to. Strategy number 1 is still something that confuses me to this day. I don't understand why content creators and even big businesses don't apply this strategy. I just recently bought me a nice little Louis Vuitton bag. I saved up my coin and I was really excited because I had saved up so much money to purchase this top tier bag. I just felt like, I'm gonna spend a good amount of money. This bag is gonna last me for generations. I'm gonna be able to pass it down to my daughter. It's gonna be quality leather. It's gonna withstand the test of time. So when they rang me up and it was $3,000, I was like, that don't even matter because I'm gonna have this bag for 15, 20 years and then some. I was wrong. Because that poor little Louis Vuitton bag broke on me in 2 weeks. I was disappointed to say the least. I thought by spending all this money, because it was so expensive, it was going to have value. And it had none. And this is something that a lot of big businesses and content creators are missing. They are not providing value. Anytime a viewer or follower or supporter comes to your page to view a piece of your content, they should leave filled up. Like they got an adequate exchange for their time and energy and support of your content. So you've added to their life. You've made something easier. You've helped them understand something. You've encouraged them or made them feel good about themselves. You've opened up their eyes to something they needed to realize. You always want to make sure you are providing value in your content. You should be providing value regardless if the content is organic or if it's a paid partnership. A lot of times as creators, you want to sell, and you forget to share. That sharing is where your value add is. There's this old saying that practice makes perfect, but it doesn't. Practice makes permanent, meaning however you practice creating your content is the way you're always gonna make it. Think about the last time you went to a store and you needed some help, and the sales associate that was supporting you, it was their first day, and they were fumbling, making mistakes, really couldn't answer your questions. I'm sure you thought, can I get someone who's been doing this? Can I get someone that knows the job? That's the same thing that brands are thinking. And a lot of you content creators, you just flat out suck. Your content is not good. And nobody is talking about your lighting, your backdrop, or being on trend. Brands are looking for creators that have good camera presence and can articulate their words, can keep good energy levels throughout the whole video, know how to match their professionalism with their authenticity. They put some energy and effort into creating the scripts, the intros, the outros. They understand camera angles, and most importantly, the editing. Brands want to work with creators that are going to show their product in good light. I'm gonna take y'all back down memory lane right now. Either in college or in high school, we've all experienced this. We're looking at our syllabus and you're seeing everything that's gonna happen in the class and you're like, okay, this is gonna be cool. We're gonna make it through. This is gonna be a cool little semester, cool little year. And then you see those 2 dreaded words, group project. Now, we don't dislike the group project because of the project. We just know that there's always that one person in the group who is so hard to work with. Their schedule doesn't allow them to join any of the team meetups. They're always submitting their part of the project late. It's in the wrong format, or they read the wrong chapter, but they got the nerve to always show up on presentation day to try to get your A. The same thing happens in these brand deals. You're hard to work with. And so that's why if you get the opportunity to work with a brand, you wanna make sure you are implementing strategy number 3. Which is to be easy to work with. A couple of things that a lot of creators do not do that are so easy that ends up making the brand's job so much harder is reading the email. Now, skimming and reading are 2 different things, and a lot of y'all creators are guilty of skimming. Don't just be looking at the deliverables and looking at the due date and thinking you got it. You wanna have some authentic understanding and product knowledge of the items. I'm tired of seeing y'all pick up the bottles to read the name of the product that you're supposed to be promoting. You're not reading the creative briefs, you're not submitting the content on time, and every time you go live, the brand has to follow up to correct your caption. And that takes me into strategy number 4. Now, some of y'all are part of the Beehive, the Renegade, the Barbs, or whatever Cardi B calls her fans, but y'all be going at each other's necks in the comments. You have this allegiance to these celebrities where you're willing to do whatever it takes to defend them. They've created a core community. When you have a strong community, a trustworthy community that again has an allegiance, has a connection, sees themselves within you, they will communicate a message on your behalf. And that's what a lot of these brands are looking for. They're looking for creators who have communities. Brands understand the value and importance of having a community, and so they seek out these sub-communities through influencers. I talked to you guys about it before. The influencer is a product of public relations, which is just advertising through word of mouth. So a brand can really have a win-win because they'll pay the content creator to create content that communicates the brand's message to the creator's community, and then the community will go and continue to spread the message of the brand. So why is it that some of my clients blew up and got the success that they always desired so fast? Well, there's tons of reasons, but these are the 4 core strategies that our brand partners helped us to identify that made them the perfect creators to collaborate with. The constant value add helped them create a trusting community that was willing to spread the brand's message. And they were easy to work with too. Now you can use all of these same strategies, but it won't even matter if you don't know how to create quality content to best utilize them in the most effective way. So to take full advantage of all the strategies I just taught you, I want you to watch this video next to learn how to create quality content that's gonna help you build an engaged audience.